We gather today not to ignore the shadows, but to illuminate the path through them. We gather to talk about pain, a universal experience, and the equally universal pursuit of joy. Pain, in its myriad forms, is a teacher. It whispers, it shouts, it sometimes seems to consume us entirely. It can be physical, a throbbing ache that limits our movement. It could be emotional, a heavy weight that burdens our spirit. It can be mental, a relentless cycle of worry and fear. We cannot and should not pretend pain doesn't exist. To deny it is to deny a part of ourselves. But to be defined by it, that is a choice. Pain management is not about erasing pain. It's about reclaiming your agency. It's about learning to navigate the storms, to find the calm within the chaos. It's about understanding that pain can coexist with joy. Think of a garden. The gardener doesn't eliminate all the weeds. They learn to cultivate the flowers, to nurture the vibrant life that thrives amidst the challenges. They understand that even the most beautiful garden requires constant tending. So, how do we tend our own gardens? First, we acknowledge the pain. We don't suppress it, but we don't let it dictate our every move. We learn to observe it, to understand its language. Is it telling us to rest, to seek help, to change our course? Secondly, we embrace the tools of management. For physical pain, it might be exercise, medication, or therapy. For emotional pain, it might be mindfulness, therapy, or connecting with loved ones. For mental pain, it might be meditation, cognitive restructuring, or engaging in creative pursuits. Third, and most importantly, we cultivate joy. Joy is not the absence of pain. It's the presence of something more powerful. Hope, gratitude, and connection. Purpose. How do we find this joy? You practice gratitude. Even in the midst of a struggle, there are small blessings. Notice them. A warm cup of tea, a kind word, a beautiful sunset. Train your mind to see them. I want you to embrace connection. Share your burdens. Celebrate your victories. We are not meant to carry the weight alone. Find purpose. What ignites your passion? What makes you feel alive? Pursue it, even in small ways. Practicing mindfulness. Be present in the moment. Savor the small pleasures. Let go of the past and the future. Be here now. Move your body. Exercise releases endorphins, natural mood boosters. Even a short walk can make a big difference. Be kind to yourself. You are not perfect. You are a human. You are worthy of compassion, especially your own. Remember, the journey is not linear. There will be setbacks, days when the pain feels overwhelming. But even in those moments, you have the strength to choose joy. Imagine a tightrope walker, below them a chasm of pain, above them a promise of joy. They don't ignore the chasm, they acknowledge its presence, but they focus on the next step, on the steady balance, on the destination ahead. You are that tightrope walker. You have the strength, the resilience, the courage to navigate your path. You have the power to manage your pain and to cultivate joy. Let's walk this path together with compassion, with courage, and with unwavering belief in the power of the human spirit. Let's find the joy that resides within us, even in the midst of pain.